Right.
Okay. So this is a true story, actually. So, several years ago, had the opportunity to open up for a punk band that I idolized when I was a kid, called, and it was in Des Moines. So we travel our way to Des Moines, happy middle-aged punk rockers doing our thing, driving.
In Speedos.
And we arrive in Des Moines and at our dingy little club that we're going to play at, and we get all set up and do our sound check, and we all get in our, we were a band that wore costumes, and we all had costumes, and it just seemed easier to change into our costumes because there wasn't really a bathroom in this place that like was private, so we all changed into our costumes early. And at this point, we all decided that we'd like to go eat dinner. So three of us went wandering around downtown Des Moines, the magical land of downtown Des Moines, and it's magical food. And we walked and we walked and we walked, and we walked past a place that served Chinese pizza, and we passed that up. They had wontons on their pizza and stuff, and it was kind of delicious, but kind of weird. And then we passed another place that served like British pub food, which sounded delicious, but a little too heavy to get into your stomach before you're rocking out. And we passed your typical Subways and all that kind of boring stuff. And we walked past this place that was no bigger than a counter. It was really like, if you walked 3 steps, you'd walk past the place. You would just totally miss it. But it had like pictures of Frank Sinatra and all the Rat Pack guys, and pictures of mobsters all over the place. And I was like, whoa, what's this place? So we grabbed the door was locked. And just the moment when I was giving up, ready to say, okay, we'll go back and we'll have the weird pizza, this guy gets out of a limo, stretch limo, which we walked past and not even noticed. This guy gets out of a stretch limo and goes, "You want an Italian beef?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want an Italian beef." And so this guy gets out, and he's like, looks every bit the part of the stereotype of the Italian mobster guy with the slick back hair and the suit and the whole 9 yards, pinky rings, lets us into the restaurant. It's clear that there's been nobody in the restaurant all day long. It's like way too clean to be a restaurant kind of thing. We sit down and we're all in costume, and he's like, "What's up with all of this? What's this?" And we explained that we were in a band and we were playing a show, and he was very interested in what we were doing. And we start talking to him, and we start telling us about his family. Turns out his family is the family, and his dad had been sent by Al Capone's second man to run the mob in Iowa. And he was in charge of racketeering in Iowa, and he grew up with the mob. And then he showed us video of his dad testifying to Bobby Kennedy. And so we're all pretty blown away by this. And our lead singer is a big crime nut. And he'd just got done reading this book about the most successful bank robbing that ever happened in the United States was by a group of guys from Iowa. And so I said, "You ever heard of the gang that they couldn't catch?" And he was like, "Oh, those guys are a bunch of bums." So I'm like on the phone with Ed, "Get down here right now. Get down here right now." So we're talking to him, and he gives us the whole skinny on how the guys got caught by buying jewelry for their girlfriends when they got back, and yada yada yada. Anyways, most of us are thinking this is half made up, total garbage. We get back to town, and Ed does research. It turns out this everything the guy told us was absolutely true, absolutely happened. And before we went before we left for the restaurant, from the most delicious hot beef sandwich I've ever had in my entire life. He said, "My son owns a club. You should call him. He likes your kind of music." And we were like, "Okay, sure, whatever." So we call and we get a gig, and it turns out it's the birthday of a son of a mobster's birthday party. So from an Italian beef to playing a mobster birthday party, all in one day. Pretty amazing. That's my story.